Why did I just buy another MacBook Mini? It wasn't for editing. It was certainly not for storage, and not at all because I needed a new computer. So I bought this Mac Mini just to run an AI 24/7. So if you're an entrepreneur, typically your biggest bottleneck isn't ideas, it's time, context switching, admin, follow ups, repetitive work. So instead of hiring yet another VA or adding more SaaS tools, I decided to do something a little different. I set up the brand new Claude bot. So you've been hearing probably about this everywhere. Everybody's talking about it for a reason. So Claude bot is not ChatGPT. It's not a chat bot. It's an AI agent that runs locally on your own machine. That doesn't mean it doesn't just answer questions. It does things like sends messages, manages my calendar, runs my workflows, executes scripts, and remembers all the context over time. So you talk to it like a coworker, and it actually goes to work. So think about that. You might have coworkers you don't like. I love this coworker and it always listens to me and does things quite quick, or an employee per se. So why the Mac Mini? So Mac Minis are perfect for this. They're cheaper, they are quiet, they're powerful, and they can stay on 24/7 as long as your electricity doesn't go out or something stupid happens. They're cheap compared to having a human being. Even the best VA is $5, $7 an hour, $10 an hour. Not expensive and always follow exactly what you say, have breaks, etc., etc. So this Mac Mini isn't my laptop. It's not for browsing. It's literally a dedicated AI command center. So why this matters for entrepreneurs? Most entrepreneurs are drowning in microtasks. So emails, scheduling, follow-ups, internal ops, admin. So CloudBot lets you offload that to an AI that doesn't sleep, it doesn't forget, and it doesn't cost a monthly salary, hourly salary, anything like that. So that's leverage, like real leverage. Real cases that I've used this for is inbox and admin. So, reading my emails, come up with good drafted responses, flagging priorities, and leaving me what actually matters. And, not all the other BS that you have to see. It gets rid of all that, things that matter. So, scheduling, so it can check my calendar, suggest times, send confirmations automatically, all stuff that I would previously have a VA do. So sales and ops. So I connect it to messaging app like WhatsApp, Slack, internal tools, scripts, workflows, and I let it run in the background. So a lot of people think this is like productivity porn. It's not. This is like execution, actually getting stuff done at a high rate and spending less doing so. So this isn't beginner friendly AI. It's powerful, which means you need to set it up intentionally. But once it's dialed in, this thing replaces hours of human labor every single week. So yeah, that's why I bought another MacBook Mini, and not for a new screen and not for faster browsing, for an AI that works when I don't or when I'm working and it pairs with me pretty nice. So, if you're an entrepreneur and you're still doing everything yourself, it's previously considered hustle. I consider it inefficiency. So we're in a big, day and age where you can really take advantage of really good AI tools. There's a lot of misinformation out there of use this, use that, whatever. Find people that are actually using stuff and people that are, the industry leaders. If you need help finding them, I can help you. I try to consider myself a micro industry leader. I want to get there and get bigger, but I really do care about this stuff and, fully spend time researching every day to get better at it. And we have a full, CTO and staff underneath him that knows this stuff and are building it themselves. So I get to see it every single day. So if you like this type of content and you want to see more of it, please subscribe, leave a comment, follow my Instagram and LinkedIn and all that sort of stuff. I post tips on there as well. But yeah, it's forever moving. We install a lot of this with other companies, help them bring AI workforce in, at a high level, all the way down to, micro tasks that seriously, help them out with efficiency. So yeah, if you want to learn more, just message me, open conversation. We can talk more about it. But, have a great day. If you're in the Midwest, definitely try to stay warm. It is freezing.